And what began as a vicious attack by suspected herdsmen on Wukari town in Taraba State last month has spiraled almost out of control across the southern part of Taraba State. In the wake of the violence, the farmers are the worst hit as they've been driven off their land by herdsmen. Our next story examines the plight of the displaced Tiv farmers and the attendant refugee crisis.
These are refugees who have fled from murderous attacks by Fulani herdsmen in Taraba State. They are mainly Tiv farmers from Bali, Wukari, Gasso, Ibi, Donga and Takum local council areas who have been driven off their homelands into refugee camps among their kinsfolk in Benue State. What began as communal violence in the town of Wukari has exploded into a near-ethnic cleansing across southern Taraba.
The affected Ibi, that was the second local government which the crisis extended. Thereafter, it reached Gasso local government, where it claims lives and properties of many people. It extended to Benue local government, which is a neighboring local government with Gasso, as well as Donga and Takum local government.
We try to calm the situation by telling the people that hence the government is aware of our problem, they should not run away from various places. As if it is some people who are run away from that Jato and Barnonkuruku to come and hide themselves in Kungana, just for us to hide that they have come in the night, attack houses right from Megoge, reaching that Kungana in the night. They surround the Tiv house and burn about 7 people in one room. 2 that wanted to escape were shot down and they were killed.
The Tiv farmers have been forced to flee their homes. Their deserted homesteads are taken over by their attackers, whose cattle graze contentedly amid the burnt-out houses.
Our major occupation here in Bali with the Tiv people is farming. And up till now, we have not doing our farm work. We are being disturbed. As you can see, if not around this Bali area or around Mefula, all the villages from this Gazabu down to Takalafia, down to Borno, there's no single house of a Tiv man in the bush that is standing up now.
The victims accuse the state government of treating their situation with levity.
When I met His Excellency, the acting governor, he told me that about 30 trailers were released of relief materials. You could just imagine that if only 1 trailer by local government is given to a TV man, it will satisfy them. But unfortunately, these people sat on all these 34 trailers.
However, the acting governor of Taraba State insists proactive measures have been taken to provide relief for the internally displaced people.
One is to ensure that people that have fled their homes are back. The other one is for the committee also to assess the damage done on properties and lives and report back to government. The last one also is to ensure that people are on their feet and they have been taken care of by government.
Despite assurances from the state government, several attempts for the farmers to return to their homes and livelihoods have met a murderous brick wall.
When we reached Muti, then we had a shoot of gun, just once at the bush, inside bush. The security agent were there and they couldn't see anybody. They came back and meet me there and asked me, how are we doing good to do? I say my people will not stay there.
Every town in Benue State has refugee camps, not even only one. Even here that we are standing, there are still others here in Jota. This is not the only camp. Every town in Benue State has refugee camps that come from Taraba State.
The Taraba crisis is being perceived as a spillover of the interethnic violence in Plateau, Nasarawa and Benue states.
We are still appealing to the government of Plateau State. We are ready for peace in Taraba. We are not ready for violence. Let them stop encroaching into Taraba State and cause confusion. If these Tarab people come and go away with cattle, the next thing a Fulani will think is his neighbor. That is a thief man or a Jukum man.
So far, the attacks have continued unabated, and while the displaced farmers try to make the best of their predicament, there's looming danger of a food crisis. So far, law enforcement officials appear to be overwhelmed by the sheer geographical spread of the crisis. It took the federal government's intervention, to wit, the deployment of troops to restore peace in Benue and Nasarawa states. Perhaps government should consider applying the same approach in Taraba.